Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chill Open, 5th day of the 2018 tournament. We've got two big matches for you today, matches that are going to determine a lot of the playoff picture going into next week. Should be a lot of fun here. First match, we've got Van Hayes sitting at 2-0, going up against the blue team, 0-2, but still fighting for pride out here. And then after this match, we've got Goat C9s, 2-0, going up against No Payload for Old Men, sitting at 1-1, and those two teams also looking to lock up those playoff spots. So, two big matches here. With me today, I've got Monocro on commentary. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm all right.
All right. So, before we get started, what do you think of these two teams? What are you looking for going into this match?
Yeah. So, as you said, blue team, they're mathematically eliminated, correct?
They are.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but they can try to play spoiler here against Van Hayes, who are trying to lock up the #1 seed in their group, so they can kind of have a good little send-off for them. Van Hayes, meanwhile, they are going to the second round, almost certainly, and they're mainly looking to just get some more practice under their belt going into the playoffs, so we may see some interesting kind of team comps coming out of them in this matchup, maybe or maybe not, or they may just keep practicing what they're good at.
All right, so looks like we have got both teams in the lobby, should be ready to go, and our first map here is going to be Oasis. So again, we've seen a lot of that Pharah play from Luck Demon. This map in particular, really good Pharah map.
Yeah, due to the limited amount of really good hit scan players in this tournament, Pharah has come up as a really powerful pick, and a lot of the teams that have a really good Pharah main, like Luck Demon on his Pharah, and the Goat C9s, Hyphenated, all of those teams have done really, really well. Or, I'm sorry, the Duck Eating Greens, Hyphenated. All those teams have done very, very well.
But we do have Racer Brain has been performing really well on those hit scans, the Widowmaker, Soldier, McCree.
Yeah, EB is definitely one of those few hit scan specialists in this tournament, so we'll see what he can do against Luck Demon's Pharah, which he's presumably going to break out here on Oasis.
And we'll see if Karis is going to break out her own Pharah.
Yeah.
Certainly, definitely a possibility, maybe even a probability. Say. All right, so looks like both teams are ready to go. So we're going to go right into Oasis and get started right about now.
Welcome to Oasis.
All right, so heading into Oasis, our first map is going to be the University. Not quite as favorable for Pharah, but still, you know, it is definitely possible to play Pharah here and do well. There's a ceiling in the middle here so high. Just not a lot of cover is the problem.
Yeah, there are these high walls bracketing pretty much all sides of the point, except for this little bluish area with the mini off to the side. But everywhere else, Pharah can kind of hang around and play these walls and really harass and poke.
We're seeing. All right, so we're gonna have another minute before both teams are locked in, but Eraser Brain is showing the McCree and love on that Doomfist that has done a lot of work. It's kind of maybe a pick that the other teams don't really know how to handle as well. Not super commonly picked, but Love has definitely been pretty impressive on that Doomfist.
Meanwhile, Luck Demon is going for this Brig on the University map here. We'll see how that goes for them.
Yeah, both teams running the Reinhardt. It's like both gonna try and go for this kind of brawl, right on the point style. The three tanks coming out for Van Hayes. Getting right into the action. Luck Demon with the stun on the Hutter. Love is knocked into the hole there. Tigon gets pinned by Hack and Slash, but still starting to come on both sides. Love coming up from the bottom, gets the punch onto Wojo, not gonna get the kill though. And Van Hayes pushing them back off the point here. Extra sustain for Geek with the 2 support. Able to keep him alive.
Yeah, we have not.
And Rally comes out from Luck Demon just to give them that extra armor.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of this Lucio. Oh, and they switch right off, but I'm going to continue that point anyway. We haven't seen a lot of this Lucio Moira comp, which has really risen to power for enabling these Death Ball comps here in this tournament because there's so many Mercy specialists that teams really aren't comfortable running it, I should say. And here they do lose the fight, and they do immediately switch it over to the Pharmacy to try to counter it.
Perfect Brain going onto the Soldier, trying to get some more of that sustained damage. Oh, huge shatter from Hack and Slash, and the Graviton as well. So they use both ults there, but they do get the very decisive win there. Razorbrain gonna swap again, going to the Reaper.
EB's been playing a lot of heroes that he doesn't play a ton of in this tournament already. He's playing the Reaper now, he's played Junkrat a couple times. He's really trying to expand his hero pool here.
Oh, EB does go down. Cutter gets a big shatter, does get lucky. And EB will be res, so there's going to be a 6-on-5. EB gets Hack and Slash as well. And now he's moving in on those supports. Self-destructs from both sides. Oh, but one falls in the hole. No kills either way. Karsu drops the barrage. No kills, but Van Hayes getting pushed back off the point here. They're going to try and fight this still, even though the point is flipped. Now it looks like they are going to back off eventually. There's no one left.
Yeah, they'll be able to come back with that Zarya grab in this next fight too. If they don't have a huge combo for it, like a Hanzo or a Pharah or anything like that, but the Death Ball provides a decent amount of damage just in its own right. And actually Luck does with the far right here.
Alright, so Karasu just laying in those rockets. Grab comes in from Wojo. No kills though. EB drops the Death Blossom. Primate Male does eat most of that, but it's going to take a lot of damage as well, and BMAX. This is a brawl on the point. Both Pharahs still doing a lot of work here. Valkyrie was used by Tigon. And still no decisive winner yet. It's a 3-on-3 basically. Razorbrain back on the Soldier now.
They do seem to be resetting now, and I think that Pharah boop on the ulting Reaper kind of confused his team a little bit from Luck there, because Goku had it more or less under control with that Matrix.
Oh, big flank shatter from Hack and Slash. Oh, but he gets barrage, the counter shatter from Cutter. And the DMAC as well. So all of Van Hayes falling right there. Really big, kind of a surprise Earth Shatter from Hack, but he gets shattered right back by Hutter.
Yeah.
Now this will be the last fight of this map. Let's see who's going to take this. Karasu on the flank here. No one looking at her. Coming back. Rocket Barrage comes in from Luck, but only going to get one kill. Karasu now looking to take out Wojo. That happens, not going to be anyone to take her out. Soldier does go down, Cherry Cola with the Coalescence, but no one else left alive. How long can she stall this? Hack is back, Luck Demon back, but the attack visor here from EB should clear out the point. There we go. Van Hayes looked good at the start, but blue team does come back, and take this first map.
Yeah,
Or
blue
take
team
the
did
first round.
so well with that pharmacy on defense after they took the point. They were just able to poke and poke and poke as Van Hayes' death ball kind of rolled through. And Luck switched to the Pharah himself, which is pretty easily his best hero, I would say. And like it's just so hard to get in, like to do damage as far on these Koth maps when you don't have the point. So
All right, so we'll see
5,
Racerbane showing the Soldier.
3, 2,
Pharah once again from Karasu. Luck Demon
capture.
also with Pharah, so Pharah Soldier on both sides. Looks like these are actually going to be mirror compositions for both teams.
This is my will.
Oh, Luck Demon does get the first kill with that damage boosted rocket on the EV. See if they can res that. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it. They're just going to try and take the fight to the point instead. Egon sticking with Karasu. Doesn't want to get in danger, but Wojo gets another kill and the DMAC. Looks like it's going Van Hayes' way. All the kills are coming through. Should be. Ooh, Karasu does get the kill on the Luck Demon. Let's see. Can Karasu get anything else? He will be rezzed. Point will be flipped to Van Hayes. We do get the control ticking up. Really, there weren't. Those kills just came into places where Sion was not able to get any reses off. Blue team was pushed back, but they do have ultimates up, but 5 ultimates on the side of Van Hayes.
yeah, that's the thing about these death ball comps. You farm ult so quickly off all these health bars.
Karasu drops the barrage. Gets the kill, gets the DMAC as well, but the self-destruct wasn't able to get away. Now the barrage from Luck Demon. This is just cleanup. Valkyrie was popped by T-Gon, but so many ults used by both teams, and Van Hayes does come out ahead.
Goku popped the ult at such a weird spot on this little arc here. It took a second for it to fall off toward the ground, and it made it so hard to keep track of trying to avoid it.
So, blue team now going to go for the flank, but they were spotted. Van Hayes are going to be ready for this. Luck Demon does get the kill on the EV. And the Attack Visor gets the kill. Everyone going down on the side of the blue team, and Van Hayes holds on to this once again. Now going to be just one more fight. Racerbrain swapping onto the McCree. Karasu onto the Soldier. So gonna be no ultimates in this fight. Van Hayes will have the Earth Shatter, but nothing gonna be coming online for the blue team. Hunter's just gonna try and go for the big swing, big charge. Gets the DMAC. Hack and Slash doing more work here. Gets the charges. So much aggression here from Hack and Slash. There we go. Gonna be 100-0 on this second point.
Seemed like a bit of panic there at the end from blue team. It's something that I notice in a lot of teams that aren't like really high level, who don't have like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours played, where they are very sketchy about touching. They get very nervous about touching. And Karasu just kind of sprinted onto the point when it was still only at like 95. They had like, every percent on King of the Hill, if you don't know, is 1.5 seconds. So they had about 7 or 8 seconds there, and Karasu just kind of jumped onto the point with the rest of them. Like, not to single out Karasu, of course, but yeah. It's a very common theme that I see from teams that are below, like, Masters Plus level.
Alright, so once again, we're going to see the hit scan and the Pharah from both sides. Basically, it's going to come down to who can take out the other team's Pharah first and get that advantage in the skies. Ooh, big damage boosted rocket from Luck Demon, but not able to get the kill. And actually, Luck Demon gets taken out. EB with that Discord orb, able to get the kill. Karasu gets 2 more. And now blue team really just cleaning up. No kills
Yeah.
at all for Van Hayes. Pretty clean win.
Yeah, really well played from them there.
Alright, Luck Demon in this pretty safe spot, just trying to charge that ult up, get a little poke. See Van Hayes easing into this fight, waiting, hack and slash to get that position, but his shield is going to be low already. Going to be pressured by Spooky on it, but Wraith Frame does go down. Going to be res. Both Rhines charge into each other. EB pops High Noon, does get priming mail. So it's like a 5-on-5. Hack and slash goes down. Both Reinhardt's now down. But no supports on the side of Van Hayes remaining, and they're gonna have to run back.
It wasn't a fight win or anything, but I do want to give props to EB for that perfect High Noon there. He did it right as the D.Va was being mech'd, so that he obviously couldn't Matrix it. EB has for a long time considered himself to be basically a two-trick between Soldier and McCree, and that experience on one of those two heroes really showed there.
Karsu now looking to drop that barrage, looking for the opportunity. They need to get healed first. Wojo pops attack visor to force her out of the way. Ooh, gets T-Gon, that's big. No red's gonna be available. Karsu forcing him out of the fight. So. Gonna drop the barrage onto Hack and Slash. He's got nothing he can do. Luck Demon, ooh, gets killed by his own barrage. Spooky Donut did a perfect job there, running into it.
Yeah, really, really good. Spooky
But the
Donut.
kills still coming from Van Hayes.
He does his thing.
Well, now the team is running back onto the point. They've got both supports
Hack and
up.
Slash is coming in with that better.
Self-destruct comes out. Nothing. Both teams. Oh, Hack and Slash lose the Earth Shatter. Now, real opportunity here for blue team. The point's gonna be flipped, but they do have the advantage here. Cherry Pole gets pinned. Now Transcendent from Hutter. Big advantage here. EB pops the attack visor just to clean him up. That should be it.
Yeah. The team, the 0-2 blue team is gonna hand sponsored by Van Hayes their first map loss of the tournament.
That it is their first map win, first map loss for Van Hayes. So really well played there from the blue team.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
Hack and Slash with the play of the game. Big shatter just to clean up the enemies before they even load into the game. Pretty, maybe a little bit of surprise, but really back and forth match there.
Excellent.
A lot of these King of the Hill maps have been going like that. A lot of retakes on both sides, even on Oasis, which is infamously hard to retake on several of the maps. You see a lot of 99/99s on specifically Gardens, because it's probably the easiest to defend Koth Point in the entire game. But yeah, as we were talking about before, this game doesn't mean a ton in the grand scheme of things. But if blue team can win this against a team that's being picked by some to win the whole thing, I think that would be a really good note to go out on for them.
Absolutely be a really nice signature win for them to hang their hat on.
Yeah.
So Van Hayes going down in the first map, which means they will have the pick for the second map. We'll see what they're going to go with here. Will it be King's Row or will it be not King's Row? Which do you think is more likely?
We'll have to see. There's a bit of good-natured trash talk going in there. The blue team is telling Van Hayes how to pick a map, since they have a lot of experience in that, and Van Hayes has none until now.
Oh. Of course. All in good fun.
I think...
Let's see.
Oh, they just picked.
Looks like the pick is Hollywood. So that's the
That's-
first time we're gonna see this map.
That's interesting. That's not a comp or a map, sorry, that really benefits their team in any sort of huge way. When I was playing against them with My Chemical Romance, I settled on Junkertown for our map, which we lost. But Hollywood was actually one of the maps I was considering to counter them. So we'll see how this goes for them. It's not a huge Pharah map. It's not a huge May map. It's not a huge Deathball map. And yeah. The biggest thing about, I shouldn't say that it's not really anything, because Hollywood is a very freeform map, right? There's not, like, it's not a huge dive map. Like, it's not like anything you really associate with it. There's not anything you really associate with it, I think. But a lot of things work. The biggest thing is that the second point, the Westworld area, as a lot of people call it, is very, very Widowmaker centric. So we'll see how Eraser Brain and maybe even someone on Van Haste do with that.
All right, so it looks like both teams are ready to go. Hollywood is the map pick. So, blue team, one win away here from getting their first win to end the tournament on a high note. Van Haste will be wanting to get back in it. They want that 3-0 record, of course.
To Hollywood.
First time we're seeing Hollywood. I'm excited. It's not Kings Row.
Yeah.
That's what we all came to see, not Kings Row.
Everyone hates Kings Row, of course.
Kings Row, the worst map in the game.
Yeah.
Not
No
Hana-
Rialto, that's for sure.
I'm sad that Hanamura has not been picked, but maybe someday soon.
I wanted to pick Hanamura when MCT lost our first map against Van Haste, but I really didn't want to make us play against Luck Demons May on such a good May map as that. So I sold my soul for the pursuit of wins. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm disappointed in you, but I think in time I'll learn to forgive you. Alright, so we'll see Van Haste on the defense here, and Cherry Cola going to be going back onto the Soldier.
Yeah, Cherry Cola has been flexing for them this whole tournament.
Never stop
believe-
fighting for what you believe
Yeah,
in.
I was under the
After
impression
you
going
left
into this
out
that
there,
she was a support
I
main,
get a
but
thing.
I guess I was mistaken because she's played a lot of off tank,
Played-
a lot of soldier, and a lot of support.
Played a lot of Moira and a lot of Soldier.
Yeah,
She really seems to feel pretty confident on that Soldier. Had a lot of really good tack visors
Yeah.
in their last match.
definitely.
We will see Rhyme Zarya, Wojo going on to the Moira, and Warden on that Mercy as per usual. On the attack, we've got the Soldier and the Pharah once again. The Love going to be going on to the Ana.
One.
We haven't I don't think, seen that.
Yeah,
Defend objective A.
maybe I'm interested to see what they're going to be going for here with that Ana. Love is a very good Ana, though. I've been very impressed by his play with that hero here in the tournament.
Cutter going in aggressively and get in position. Sleep is not going to find anything. Both Rhymes just jockeying for position here. Now the Pharaohs are going to take this guy. Both Rhymes charge into each other, but the anti-nade onto Hack and Slash. He gets taken out. No healing available.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Now the Nano Boost comes on to Hutter already. Buki Donor did go down, but Shigan's going to have the res. Oh, Luck Demon drops the barrage, but taken out with the Helix. Wojo, though, gets 2 kills. Fight is not over. Valkyrie from Shigan is going to expire, but Wojo with the Coalescence gets pinned. Hack-and-Slash drops the Earth Shatter, but looks like Blue Team should take this. Oh, wait a minute. Cherry Cola gets 2, gets the DMAC as well. Suddenly, it's all gone wrong. Blue Team looked like they had it, but just could not close it out. Cherry Cola's attack visor able to secure the defense there.
Really good.
He did get 1 tick though, so that is something.
they will have something of an ult advantage going into this fight. Not an enormous one, though.
You have the self-destruct. Oh, big anti there. Hack and slash gonna go down. Again, Love with another big anti-grenade.
Yeah, he's fucking really good at those anti-nades this whole tournament.
Self-destruct on the point. No Reinhardt, and the farmer seed goes down. Rav comes out though. And the
No real
enemy kills.
follow-up.
There's no one there to follow up. Cherry Cola, the only one left. Hack
Yeah,
and slash.
really good from Spooky Donut actually to chase Carry Cola around as his team was in that grab to make sure she couldn't do any damage to them.
So first point will be taken. 4 minutes on the clock. And I think I just got to call out once again those biotic grenades from Love.
Yeah.
Thing hack and slash. Once he can't be healed, he can't really do anything.
Oh,
We have a pause.
Spooky Donut is disconnected.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but
Good timing for that though. It's a transitionary phase in the game. Their spawn is like right outside where they're all at right now. Shouldn't harm them too much.
all right. So
Yeah, something that I've noticed. Speaking of Spooky Donut, the hit scan, like we've talked about the strength of Pharah that's come about in this tournament due to the relative lack of hit scan specialists. Yeah, hit scan hasn't done an amazing job of countering the Pharahs in this tournament, even from the hit scan mains. You know what has? Diva bombs. There have been so many Diva ults that have just chucked it into the air, and they've gotten both sides of the pharmacy. And maybe that's something teams will start playing around against people that maybe they think don't know the maps as well as them, the flanks and like hiding spots and stuff like that.
that is the issue with the Pharah. Has
Yeah.
all that mobility, but very slow at actually moving around in the air.
Yeah, a lot of that's why you'll see like pro level Pharahs. They'll like pretty much always stick near walls unless they're fighting another Pharah or something that can splash damage off that wall, because it gives them that angle to conk blast themselves to safety pretty much all the time.
All right, looks
And-
like Spooky Donut is back, so we are going to resume right here. Again, right after the point A capture, so we'll be able to get out of spawn pretty quickly. Does lose any ult charge, but... Oh, let's see, we got a Coalescence from Wojo.
Very proactive here.
Anti-Pharah ult there, driving Karasu away from the fight.
I've done that before at Moira too. I've just picked Mercies out of the air. That Moira.
Oh, Earth Shatter from Hack and Slash, but kind of got knocked into the air. It was too late to get anything. EB pops the High Noon. Doesn't get anything. Actually, the kills coming through from Van Hayes. They will have the advantage here. He's got the Mercy. Luck Demon pops the Barrage just to clean it up.
Ultimates are getting thrown around like candy right now, right outside of the blue team spawn room.
A lot of ultimates used there.
Yeah, not sure this is a place on the map that Van Hayes wants to commit so much to.
But they will
It seems
still...
like, yeah,
they
they're
still
already
have
back.
the Valkyrie up, but Nano Boost, Earth Shatter, and the Valkyrie of their own for blue team. Cutter is going to receive that Nano. He's going to get charged by Hack. Oh, and he gets nothing on his own charge, but he does get the Earth Shatter. Earth Shatter kill, actually. Rav comes out, but will there be any follow-up? Luck Demon trying to hit from behind, but only one kill. Wojo's Coalescence, though, gets two. Gonna take Wojo out. Tigon is gonna get the res onto Hutter, but Tigon will go down. Like, Wojo's still stalling this payload, so no movement on the payload at all.
My ultimate is
Are
ready.
finally gonna get a little progress. They need Parsi to hit these rockets. No healing either, except for the Ana. Racer Brain playing aggressively and will get killed by Cherry Cola. Earth Shatter from... Oh, the Mei is now out. Blocks off the self-destruct. So, Van Hayes abandoning the Pharah, going to the Mei. And they're just freezing Spooky Donut. He can't do anything. He's getting chain frozen. pinned.
He does get away though.
Oh, but the Maywall comes out blocking them from escaping. Oh, but a little over-aggression. The Barrage takes out Hack. Hutter with the Nano Boost. Is he going to be able to get to anyone? Doesn't look like they're just going to back away. Earth Shatter missed. Oh, got sweetened a little bit, maybe. Still kills coming in from both sides. A little more progress made. Oh, but Graviton from Primate Male. But no kills. Primate Male actually dies to his own rockets. A Spooky Donut coming over the top. Lux Demon, though, hitting those icicles. And again, just going for the freeze on Spooky Donut. That's gotta be frustrating.
It's so obnoxious to play against Mei as a tank that's isolated. Because you have so much damage that they need to do here. It's not even one freeze and just icicle to your head, it's over. Like, you're looking at decent amount of time.
So, good fights there, but not a lot of progress actually made on this payload. Gonna be one more chance here. EV does have the tac visor. He's gonna pop it right away, but the Blizzard comes out. Gonna get Hutter. But, I don't know, they will have a chance to touch here. Valkyrie is out. Hutter gets shattered, but does get the kill on the Hack and Slash. But has to hold up the shield or he'll get frozen. Can't do anything. And that Mei has been so disruptive out of Lux Demon.
Yeah.
Stopping all the progress here.
Good news.
Not letting... There's been so much stall out of Wojo on the Moira, out of the Mei. Really, like, Blue Team had these fight wins, but they just weren't able to kill everyone fast enough to get it moving.
That whole round, both those teams are just throwing haymakers at each other non-stop. It's something that I really love about this tournament. It's like, you watch Overwatch League and Contenders, and even like the Grims that I play at about, you know, Grandmaster level. It's very clean Overwatch. It's very sterile. Everyone knows exactly how every team fight's gonna go. They know exactly when the fight is over, when to retreat, reset, how to set up another fight. It doesn't have the scrappiness that a mixed SR tournament like this has, and it's so fun to watch.
All right, so let's see, Blue Team makes it about halfway through point B here. So this is winnable for them. Definitely, we've seen full holds before on these hybrid maps.
I'll be busy soon enough.
See, on the defense here, they are running EB on that Soldier. Spooky Donut, of course, on the Diva. Karasu back onto the Pharah. And Love is actually going to be playing the Reinhardt. Hutter going onto the Zen.
Yeah.
A little bit of a switch up there.
You want something
And
done right?
on the attack, is Luck Demon going to stay on the Mei here?
I'm going to have to
Be
science the
interesting
heck
to
out
see
of this.
that.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. What you can do here is if a team sets up on Cafe like Blue Team is doing right now, it doesn't work with the banisters not broken, I think, but since they're broken, you can just wall that up and just walk on the point.
3, 2, 1.
It's like Luck Demon
Attackers incoming.
is staying on that Mei.
Defend Objective A.
Scouting ahead. The issue here is the Pharah going to go largely uncontested other than Cherry Cole's Soldier. They don't have a Diva either. Just coming up to Cherry Cole is Diva Pharah. Love is actually going to get walled, taken out, so advantage already for Van Hayes. He's got everyone on the point. Kills just keep coming through. Karasu just not able to get around that shield, get any kills. So Mei immediately paying dividends there.
Yeah,
Getting the Reinhardt kill.
really good by them there.
Probably,
They are
gotta
all
say
gonna
that
get
we're not
front
expecting
spawn.
that.
Yeah, they are all gonna get front spawn, so
Hello
we'll see
there.
what they do. What I would do here if I was the coach of Blue Team, I guess, is to play really, really close and just get a really fast fight. Because even if they get wiped, they have time to get back before they get to the end. and then you'll have some ults to work with for the rest of the game, which they do not have right now.
Eraser Brain taking the high ground. Wojo going in aggressively. Again, trying to chase that Pharah with the Coalescence. Eevee does get the kill on the Hack and Slash. Going in a little aggressive. Maywall is going to be used to let it get res. Eevee gets another Helix. on
He's
the
doing a
Wojo.
lot of work here, but his team just keeps backing up. They need to aggress.
They are
on the
backing
point
up,
sooner or
but-
later.
A barrage out of Karasu, and finally, that's going to be pretty much everyone except for Luxy. So bend but don't break. They give up the space so that they can keep that advantageous position on the high ground with EV. Was
Yeah.
not contested at all.
Yeah, that's the other really tricky thing of Band Haze's comp here is they have no verticality whatsoever. And like, see, to get up there, they have to go up
Alright,
this
they're going on this
slow,
elevator.
slow, moving platform.
EV,
He's just
off the
picking up
visor.
hard as fuck.
Yeah, they're just going to have to back away, hide behind the shield. But they do force him off of that high ground. Ooh, Cherry Cola gets the kill on the Charsu with the tech visor. And the Transcendence was committed as well by Hutter. Here comes the Blizzard. Love is going to get frozen. Graviton just going to make sure the fight, no one's able to get back to the payload end. Van Haste coming back really strong there.
Yeah. I think that was a bit of cold feet by blue team at the end there. I think if they had come through, you know that little tunnel right through the saloon underneath that moving up and down platform. I think if all of blue team had just gone under there and took the fight to them as they were trying to get up on the moving platform, I think they would have just wiped them there. But instead, EB was just kind of alone and he had to move away. And then Van Haste took the high ground and then won the game.
So, once again, good performance out of both sides. Van Haste able to come back, tie up the series. So, blue team will have the map pick. We'll see what are they going to go for.
Yeah. Last time blue team lost a map, they actually deferred the map pick to Duck Eating Greens, the team that they were playing against. So they may or may not do that again.
All right, so we'll see. What is the blue team going to go with here? We don't really know. Could be anything.
Mm-hmm. It's very hard for blue team to pick a map into Van Haste. They are going with Numbani here.
Numbani is the pick. Interesting.
Yeah, it's very hard for blue team to pick a map to try to counter Van Haste here because they have very similar strengths. They have a very good Pharmacy, very good Death Ball, and so on and so forth. But Van Haste is just a little bit more flexible than they are. Like, we've obviously seen Cherry Cola, Luck, and Wojo all like bouncing all around their hero pools all tournament. And blue team has been a little bit more rigid, aside from Love.
All right, so it looks like the teams have elected to swap sides. Van Haste wants to attack first. And we are going to Numbani here. Again, this is pretty good Pharah map on the first attack, I would say. A lot of long sight lines.
I wouldn't
think so.
disagree. The problem is it's the same thing as some maps have that keep Pharah out of it, which is that it's also a very good Widowmaker point with the very long sight lines. So we'll see what they
The
opt to do.
question
here.
is,
There's-
will either team actually run that Widowmaker? I think
It-
Eraser Brain, the only one on either of these teams who has
Mhm.
really played that hero.
Exactly. There's been a lot of Pharah in this match, and next to no Widowmaker. I think no Widowmaker at all, actually. So
All right, looks like both teams are ready. So we
Yeah.
will be heading into Numbani the first time. Two brand new maps for us in this.
Traveling
I'm
to
exciting.
Numbani.
I'm happy.
Numbani A is pretty notoriously favored for the defenders. There's a lot of full holds on this map that you see. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, you'll see on a lot of these hybrid maps, most of the hybrid maps, you'll see the attack spawn is closer to the point than the defense spawn. And so eventually the attacking team, if they can get the kills, they're going to have the advantage. But this map is pretty much even. Both teams have a similar amount of time to run back. So a little
Yeah.
bit more defense focused on this first point, but once that payload gets moving, the attacking team usually has an advantage from there.
Yeah, it's also just so wide open. There's this back catwalk near the closer to the defending team spawn here that if you set up on here, it's just so hard to really get an angle on them at all. And no matter where you go, you can see them before. Like if you're playing on defense, no matter where the attacking team attacks, you can always see them before they touch the point, no matter which of the 3 or 4 ways they opt to go.
Alright, so
Attackers incoming in
blue team on the defense,
Guys,
and for
clear
the
for me.
time in this tournament, they will actually be the blue team. So I'm a little sad about that. They are...
Messed up. Excuse my language.
Wow, can't believe you swear like this. It's ridiculous. They're running the triple support here with Tigon onto the Brigitte, Karasu on the Ana for a little bit of that long-range healing.
Yeah, this is famously an Ana point. It's so long range. Ana can just set up on this back catwalk that I mentioned before. Karasu is actually hanging out with their team here, so they're
playing
opting to
closer
play a bit
to-
more together.
Maybe trying to get a little bit easier of a sleep dart. But Van Hayes going aggressively onto the point. They're running this Winston Diva Reinhardt.
Yeah, that works
so
Yeah, it works so well for them against Duck Eating Greens. Let's see how it
But
goes
they
here.
are not running the Brigitte. And a big charge from Hutter gonna lead to 2 kills. Wojo gonna go down, so blue team not fooled by that aggressive tank strategy. They're just gonna have a pretty solid hold here.
Yeah.
Racerbrain gonna try and chase Warden away. He's gonna be able to get the kill. He will, so that's pretty big, staggering that Mercy. They're not
Yeah.
gonna be able to attack without that.
Yeah, I was pretty skeptical of the support trio that blue team is running here, but they kind of played a game of rock, paper, scissors with Van Hayes with their team comps, and they won.
Let's see. No changes yet.
Oh, that could have been a disastrous poop for blue team there, but Hutter just barely stays on the high ground.
Spooky Donut gonna contest the point, and Eraserbrain gets the kill onto Luck and onto Cherry Cola. Armor gonna come up from Tigon. Once again, Van Hayes just finds nothing. DB coming up with a big kill onto the Pharah. We had to see he was gonna have to be the one to take him out, and
My
that's
ultimate is
exactly
charging.
what he did.
Yeah, you're starting to see what I was talking about going into this map with how commanding the defensive positions on this point are.
Wojo is going to swap off the Winston onto the Junkrat. Trying to...
Yeah,
Yep, this is exactly what Thought might think they would do. Use that Junkrat to force them off of this high ground.
Racerbrain is on the back catwalk, and we'll see if they let them out, and they are. That's exactly what they're doing.
Oh, huge shatter! Rocket Barrage gets dropped as well, but no kills actually. The attack visor comes out. The res will be on to Luckyman, but it's 3-on-3, 4-on-4 still. Warden is going to go down as well. DMAC on the Spooky Donut, though. It looks like Van Hayes are actually going to get the capture picking up. Egon actually gets the Pharah with the whip shot, but we'll see. They're going to try and stall this as long as they can. Oh, but Love steps in the trap. Taken out by Wojo. Are they going to keep committing to this? Spooky Donut going to touch the point, but will be DMAC. Self-destruct. Dropped, but
Blue team has to back up so much now.
Gotta back
They have
up.
2 back spawns coming from that 3rd point now.
luckily for them it will be the Diva and the Soldier, the 2 fastest heroes. Wojo dropping that Riptire. Oh, gets 2 kills. Hutter was not able to find it. Goes right behind his shield. And now that's going to be a lot of distance here. This attack is going to push really aggressive off with that shield.
Yeah, on the flip side, how easy Numbani A is to defend. Numbani B is so... It's basically just a cakewalk to move all the way through on offense first push. And they... Like, let's see if they hold him at this corner,
We'll see,
but they're
because
still
Hutter
on the
does-
back foot a little bit.
Hutter does have that Earth Shatter. Karsu switching off the Ana onto the Zen. Oh, but Hack hits his own Earth Shatter. Gets 3 on the floor. But he's all the way in the back by himself. We'll see if they're going to be able to get him. Spooky Donut, the only one chasing him. As Hutter was out trying to stop the payload. Blue team was not sure whether to go forward or backward there. And they ended up getting split.
Yeah, Hack and Slash has been laying down those flank shatters this whole tournament. It's something that I think if teams don't really like look into and try to counter in the playoffs, they're gonna go really far in them.
Wojo going for that aggressive tire. Look at this Hack and Slash pushed all the way up to the spawn here. Let's see, are they going to be able to punish? No, he's going to be driven back to his team. Oh, the grab comes out. And Hack and Slash gets the kill on the EB. Hutter, this payload's moving. Another huge shatter. Momentum just keeps coming through. Van Haste just never stops moving this payload. It's been so aggressive. Once they got that capture coming through.
Yeah, the only time they even had to slow up was at that corner right before the second checkpoint, but Hack and Slash came through with that flank shatter, and that was all she wrote.
Just push blue team back. Never let them get a clean fight with the whole team there. So that was really well done. Really aggressive play from Hack and Slash.
Yeah.
Really paid off. We'll see. Luck Demon showing that May. Is he going to come out with that on the defense here? Wouldn't be too surprising. Wojo showing the Junkrat as well, so looking to be very disruptive here. Don't they want to come out with this full hold? They don't want to give up anything for free here.
Yeah, blue team is hovering a pretty meta team comp here. We're seeing Lucio instead of Zen. There's actually been barely any Zen at all in this tournament. But yeah, the Widow, as I mentioned, is very good on this first point, especially for attack. The Pharah's... Oh.
I'm going to have a pause called.
Yeah, but this Pharah Mercy dive with the Widow setting up a crossfire on either on main or on the coast or wherever you need is really, really popular at really high levels of play for attack in this first point. So we'll see how it works out for him.
Looks like we are going to have a pause for a technical issue. Not sure how long it's going to take to get this resolved, but hopefully we'll be able to get back to the action as soon as possible.
Yeah. Speaking of, I used a term there, crossfire, that a lot of people might not know what it really means or only have a vague idea, which is that it was something that I wanted to talk about what Blue Team did on defense right before they lost the point, which I was annoyed that I couldn't praise them for it, really. What you do, it was a perfect example. Like, they actually executed it perfectly. I don't know how they lost the fight, which is that Eraser Brain was on this back catwalk that I mentioned a couple times before, and Van Haste was going through this upper tunnel, and what Blue Team did was they let them onto onto this little platform right here where they were defending, and they let EB just lay into them from their right flank. It wasn't a dive, like it wasn't like a tracer flank where you like run up to the healer, but it was just consistent damage from a weird angle. And that's so effective. Like, that's why double sniper with Hanzo and Widowmaker is so popular at higher levels right now, because crossfire is really, really strong, where you can set one sniper up on one side of them and Hanzo up on the other side, and just like make it so nowhere is safe, really.
Alright, so Eraser Brain on the Widow already gets some damage in. Karsu on Pharah. Going for this long range damage. And Van Hayes going to be kind of stuck on this high ground, but they're going to go down onto the point. Hutter was kind of caught alone. Then the May freezing Spooky Donut. So, not able to get any kills that are going to stick because Warden will be able to res that May. So, EB going to swap immediately onto that McCree. Interesting here. Really not able to. It's going to be obviously difficult for him to get those snipes with the Reinhardt shield up.
Yeah.
But
Love is also swapping on the more of a comfort pick over something that works a bit better with the
Hutter going in aggressively. Oh, he's going to knock off though. Karsu drops the barrage. Does get Primate Mail, so. Ooh, Hack and Slash gets a big shatter. See the Blizzard come out. Hutter's going to be frozen.
Heroes never die.
Oh, the Valkyrie from Tigon, but is that too late? EB does get Warden, so no mercy on the other side. It is a 3-on-3. Very Cool comes back with the Coalescence. 2-on-2 now on the point. Support 1 DPS on both sides. Wojo drops back with the Riptire. It's blown up though. This can be Wojo left on the defense here. He's not going to last very long. But wait a minute, the rest of the team is coming back. So now a little bit of the advantage maybe for Van Hayes. They get the Razor Brain. Oh, the Valkyrie and the Graviton. And this actually looks like Van Hayes are going to stabilize here. They were able to last long enough to get everyone back on the point here. Dropping those rockets in, but no one left to clean up the kills. Van Hayes are gonna hold.
Now, what was I saying about those scrappy fights that happen all the time in tournaments like this? They didn't even get a tick off that. It was like a minute and a half.
They did get the kills, but they weren't able to stay alive. Keep everyone alive. And it just took so long because they didn't have everyone there to get those kills. Now,
Karasu's on the Hanzo now. I don't know if we've ever seen her on that hero yet.
oh, Hutter is gonna get walled and frozen. Oh, but Luck Demon EB gets the flashbang and the kill. Hack and Slash comes off the top rope with the Earth Shatter. Hutter takes Wojo and 10 Primate Mail off the map. But, oh man, Rez comes out, but it looks like Blue Team are actually gonna be able to move on to the point now. They've got most of their team alive. Blizzard's gonna come out. But Spooky Donut drops the self-destruct. See what happens. Spooky Donut is able to remake. They've got to get these supports. Luck Demon gets the kill on the Karsu. Hutter with a huge shatter, but the Riptire comes out. Gets love, gets the DMAC as well. This is looking like Van Hayes are going to be able to hold that Blizzard. They were not able to get out of it. That's going to be the full hold and the win for Van Hayes.
They don't pick up the win, but really, really good showing from Blue Team there at the end. They take arguably the single best team in the tournament right now to the brink, basically.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, definitely a good showing there. Much better out of Blue Team. They played well, for sure. They did get that map win, which they were looking for.
Yep. Meanwhile, Van Hayes will lock up that top seed.
That they
We don't-
will.
Yeah, sets up a very, very important match tomorrow of My Chemical Thromats versus Duck Eating Greens Really Fast to determine who gets to play against them.
All right, so that will be the win for Van Hayes. They are going to 3-0, getting that #1 seed in Group A. And so we are going to have a short break here. We're going to go to our second game of the night, Goat C9s, taking on No Payload for Old Men. So We will be. Again, we'll just be a few minutes to get everything ready, get all the players in. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. See you then.